Hey everybody. Okay, so today I want you to start thinking about meal prepping and getting ready for next week. So it's Thursday, so I want you to plan out what you are going to be shopping for this weekend and how you're going to prep it. So maybe some of you are new to this, so I just wanted to go over a little bit. If you go online, okay, so if you're struggling with meal plans, so first of all, you need to figure out your calorie bracket and you're doing a program. So if you go into your program on Beachbody On Demand, sorry, I should have brought this up really fast. Okay, I got it up. So if you go into your program, it's under program materials, and you will find a nutrition guide that will help you eat the way you're supposed to for that program. Because sometimes every program is a little bit differently, because sometimes maybe it's more intense, maybe the meal plan is more intense, and if that's what you want, do it. The easiest plan to follow is the one with the 21-day fix. So if you are just new to all this and you just have your portion control containers, then maybe look up that one if you're not liking the meal plan that's under your program. So you'll I have the booklet, but this is on there too, where you can go and you will figure out your calorie bracket so you know how many containers you'll be eating. And that is the most important step, is to figure out where you're at and what you should be doing. So I fall under the first bracket, but most people I think fall under the second one. So I'm going to kind of go with that to help you figure things out. So if you do not want to follow a meal plan, so if you can go into Beachbody On Demand, and under nutrition, there is a meal plan section where it gives you all these ideas, and there's some amazing meal plans in there. So there's no brainer. You just eat what they tell you to eat, and it's all broken into the different types of brackets. But if you don't want to do that, if you don't like bigger recipes, like sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get bored and I like the recipes, but sometimes I like to just plan out my own food. So one of the programs that was the biggest help to me was 22-Minute Hardcore, and it broke it up. I know this is backwards. I can take a picture and post it in the comments, but it broke it up so that you know exactly which containers to eat for breakfast, exactly which ones for your snack, exactly for lunch. And so I loved that. Here, I'll kind of do a close-up and you can kind of see. So the top line is breakfast, and he tells you to eat there, is it glaring? A green, purple, and a red and a yellow. And then for your snack, for your Shakeology, you have a purple and a red and a teaspoon. Your snack is a blue, and then your lunch is a green, red, yellow, and an orange. And your dinner is a green, red, and a teaspoon. So easy. I like to really eat simple like that, and so I love that plan, because then you just know exactly, okay, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you eat a veggie and a protein, and so those are all basically the same. But another way I do it, so if you have a hard time shopping, I went with the 21-day fix lists when I first started. These are my original things when I first started. And I went through the list and I wrote down all the veggies that I would eat, all the fruits I would eat. And then these became my shopping lists. I would only buy foods that were on these lists. And that's a huge thing to do too. I think Katie and Amy will be doing a shopping trip with you on Friday or Saturday, and they will show you how to read labels if you want to learn how to do that. But I buy really simple. If you stick to the outside aisles, then you're buying very basic, and it's really easy, and then you put everything together and make it your own. But so go off the list for your shopping list. This was another way I used to do it. I used to create brackets, and then as I ate breakfast, I would mark off the containers I ate. And then by the end of the day, I could only have that many containers in my totals. And then I could track my water that way too. And I just put it in a plastic sleeve so you can use a dry erase marker. And it makes it really easy to track it that way too. I've heard of people getting colored bracelets, and you wear them all on this wrist and then switch them to this wrist. as you eat your food throughout the day. So even if you're out and about, you know exactly which containers you have left. If you want to map out your meal plan on your own, like I loved this way, and actually you could use this as a cheat sheet. But if you want to keep it, if you want to try and do your own, just kind of go off of that. But kind of stick with your proteins all in your main meals. So most people get 4 proteins. So a protein every breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then one during for a snack. Same with your veggies. And then make sure you're, like, if you're going to have a salad, save your orange for your salad because that's where your dressing falls in. And then your carbs. Most people say try to keep your carbs before 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's easier because then you don't get that cravings. But if you tend to have dessert at night, maybe save your fruit for the night. But map out what you're going to do. So today's task, I want you to post below this video what meal plan you will be following and what your calorie bracket is, so that as you post your accountability each night, we can call you out. We can say, hey, you didn't get enough veggies today. Hey, you didn't get enough proteins today. So this will be a fun way to be kept accountable, and it's one way that I like to be called out. I like to be told if I am not doing my best, because then I know I'm being held accountable. So post below this video exactly what meal plan you're following and your calorie bracket. And everyone have an amazing Thursday, and everyone get excited about meal prepping this weekend. Have a good day.